Chosen ones, empaths, I want you to do stuff by yourself. Honestly, we were made so codependent in these toxic relationships that we encountered. Pardon me. We was made so codependent, right? It's like after the discard, whether you were discarded or you had to cut them off, you feel alone. But I want you to see the beauty in the alone time. I want you to do things for yourself, by yourself. Yeah? Do things alone. Honestly, it is so peaceful. I'm telling you. It is like a sanctuary. Your alone time is your sanctuary. This is what the universe and God is trying to teach you. It teaches you that alone time is empowering. Not many people know about the power of solitude. The power of solitude is one that very rare people can even endure, right? I'm telling you that the most resilient and strongest people can endure alone time and will actually thrive in their alone time. I'm telling you, get into the lab, do those projects, whatever projects it might be. It might be music projects, it might be art projects, it might be studying projects for your degree at university or studying for a college. Whatever it is, do these things alone, for yourself, by yourself. I'm telling you, it's so liberating, right? And I mean, do things as well with your alone time, such as going to have a meal. It's so nice. Just going out, getting ready, going down, go and have a nice meal. Go and have a 3-course meal. Go and have a 2-course meal. Go out somewhere. I've done it. It's liberating. I go to this place near the waterfront and I have a steak dinner, right? And I sit there. I've been there inside. I've sat outside near the water. It's so peaceful, you know? And then you might speak to some people when you're down there too. You might speak to some people when you're down there too. You meet new people, you speak to new people. But honestly, it's so liberating. And I know this video might not be for everyone and you might not be there in your journey yet. But I'm telling you, the power of solitude is it's immeasurable. You can achieve some real great things if you just knuckle down with your alone time. It's like, let me give you an example. You know when you're in school, right? And you're with your friends at the table, primary school, let's even say primary school or secondary school. I know primary school might be a long way back, right? To try and recollect. But let's just say secondary school. And you're with your friends on the table. You're not really paying attention. You're not really focusing. You're engaging in conversation. You're not really listening to what the teacher's got to say. And this is just the example of what I'm saying. When we're surrounded by distractions, right? We don't focus on ourselves. We don't put ourselves as number one. Everyone else becomes number one. Everyone else's needs are met besides ourselves. And then we'll get to a ripe old age and then we'll think, yo, I wasted my time, effort, energy putting it into people that didn't really care about me. Because you know what? I will say, you know who's a real one when you go through narcissistic abuse, who's actually there for you. Who's there for you when you go through narcissistic abuse? Not a lot of people. For me anyway. Not a lot of people was there. Right? And that's because the narcissist managed to infiltrate my friendship circles and managed to actually try and put a dampener on my name within my friendship circles. But I tell you what, there was one friend that the narcissist didn't know about that was like my rock. I'm telling you, like my rock that actually helped me through that dark days. And we've actually separated at this period of time. He's off on other ventures at the moment, but we will rekindle our friendship at some point. Currently, we're writing letters to one another. At the moment, we keep in contact by mail, and we write letters to each other. And he's a good person, you know. So, but I'm just saying, Enjoy your alone time. I'm telling you, empath is what your body needs. It's what your body craves. You may not realize it because you're so codependent, and the narcissist makes you codependent. But I'm telling you, if you experience and start to enjoy your alone time, you will thrive. You will achieve great things. The narcissist will begin to envy your alone time. That's how bad it gets. I've seen it in my own life. The narcissist in my life actually envies the fact that I'm enjoying myself being alone. They envy it. They're around there, witches around the cooking pot and around, oh, it was not a cooking pot, you know, that big cauldron, yeah. The witches around the cauldron, you know, they're resentful of the fact that I'm thriving in my alone time, that I'm doing YouTube, that I'm doing these things. They're resentful. They were never pleased with anything I done. They were never pleased with anything I accomplished. And this is what I will say about your inner circles. You know, you'll know a real one when you tell them some good news and you can tell they're generally happy for you. And I had an epiphany about 2 years ago now. One of my close friends had a nice car. I said, yo, look at your car. And I was like, well done, man. I'm happy for you. And I walked away and I realized, if roles were reversed, would he have generally been happy for me in that new car? Or would he been resentful? And I realized that he would have been resentful. He would have hated it that I was in a new car. And this is what I will say. I made a video on the other channel earlier on about monitoring spirits and evil eye and stuff like that. So you might want to check that out. Because I'm telling you now that these people don't like to see empaths succeed. They act as blockades in our way. They act as blockades in our life. They try to stand in our way. And this is why the universe cuts us from a different cloth. We're cut from a different cloth, and he separates us. He makes a way out for us, and he puts us alone for a period of time. I'm not saying you need to be alone forever. I'm not saying you don't need to go off and get married and have children, or if you've got children, or find a new partner if you've got children, someone who will step up to the plate and will actually look after your children like they're your own. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying just enjoy the period of time that you are alone, because it doesn't last forever. Sooner or later, you know, like for me even, sooner or later, someone's going to actually step up to the categories that I'm looking for, and they will be in my life. And I will be in their life. And I'm going to continue doing YouTube. And they're going to need to understand that I do YouTube. And I do other things. And I do work. And I do other things. And they're going to realize that as much as I will make them priority, they're not going to be my priority above God. God's always going to be my number one. God's my best friend. Do you know, during the darkest days of the narcissist time, I was speaking to God like he was my best friend. And you can hear the voice of God too. If you channel deep enough, you can hear the voice of God. You will get whispers from the devil, but if you are very spiritually aligned now, some of you may say you can hear the voice of God. I'm trying to say that you have an internal monologue. That internal monologue that every single human being has on earth, I believe, is a source of vital, crucial information. It is the thing that tells you, like, don't go left, turn right. You know them things there, and then you find out there was a major car crash down on that right. If you turned right, you find out later on. I'm not saying that's happened in my life, but I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example. You know, that intuition, that natural instinct that tells you, nah, don't go that way, go that way. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was close to during my darkest times, and I really channeled it, right? So trust me, the power of solitude will make you exceed beyond all expectations. Now, I'm telling you, it can either make you or break you. If you're an empath, you will thrive. If you're an empath and a chosen one, you will thrive in your alone time. I've read the comments. A lot of you agree. You will thrive in your alone time. You see a narcissist now. A narcissist in alone time will decompose. Their skin will wither away. They will wither away. Their skin will start to peel. They will start to get bad. They will start to smell bad. They will start to stink. That's what will happen to them. I'm telling you, without energy source, they will actually die. They will literally be like walking death, but their heart will still be beating. That's the difference between an empath and a chosen one. A lot of empaths were introverts. We're extroverted introverts. We can have we have the balance of the two. Yes, we can mingle with people. Yes, we can go out and have a good time. But we can also retreat to our sanctuary and our solitude, and we do things alone, for ourselves, by ourselves, and we enjoy it and we thrive in it. So anyway, I hope you understood my message in the video today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the details in the description box. And if you would like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. If you want more narcissism-based content, the link for the main channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.